A second replay is the game at VFL Park between two first-round winners, Geelong and Footscray. The Cats, or as I think they prefer to be called now, the Wildcats, had surprised most people last week when they beat last year's finalists, Fitzroy. Mark Jackson kicked 9 goals, and the former Richmond, Melbourne and St Kilda firebrand is already reviving the cult following he once had before his early season parting of the ways with St Kilda last season. Well, in the light of that, it was somewhat disappointing that only 24,000 took the trip to Waverley for a game which promised good entertainment. High hopes were held by Footscray after finishing 7th last year and winning well against Richmond last week. We joined the game 15 minutes after the start with commentators Graham Dawson, Jeff Leake and Don Hyde.
Deliberately putting the ball out of bounds. Royal takes the free for the Bulldogs. Mossop dropping back. Edmund there flying high. It'll be a free kick to the big Geelong ruckman, who's effectively dropping back and playing as a spare man on that last line of defence to nullify those Bulldog forward move. This is John Mossop with Beasley on the mark into the centre of the ground. The target is Reynoldsson, but Edwards is there in front and he takes the mark. Goes for the quick hand pass to Kellett running down the ground. He gives it over quickly, but Bright intercepts with good play. Terry Bright runs his full measure, spears the ball back in towards the centre of the ground. The bounce doesn't quite favour Tui. Neil caught his hand pass, is smothered. It comes back to Peake, who's prominent. Off the left boot out to Bruns at half forward. He's got too much pace. Dropped the mark. Egan follows up well for Footscray to recover and capitalise on that Geelong mistake. O'Keefe, who's also been prominent for the Cats, controls the ball well. He wanted to kick with his left boot. Now he comes back onto the right, looks for Reynoldsson at centre half back. And the big fellow takes the mark. Hand passes to Mossop. Mossop kicks towards half forward. Johnston is the target, spoiled by Kellett. Turner to run at it. McLean is outpointing him so far. There's a good hand pass from Neon to Terry Bright. He's got a bit of room to move. Jackson coming at it. Peake there. Peake read it well, running with the flight of the football. An unselfish play by Jackson because there could have been a nasty collision by the Geelong teammates. Jackson left it for Peake, who had it under control. And Brian Peake, kick number 5 in this first term. Within scoring range, 45 metres out from goal on a slight angle. He's put it right through the centre. Beautiful kick by Peake. That's Geelong's 3rd goal.
Brilliant play by the brilliant Brian Peake to kick Geelong's 3rd goal. That's a nice bounce to the umps. Mossop with perfect timing. Too long for Neil, coming through as Bruns, up and over Edmund. Batted out. That's new boy Williams in the back there of Steve McPherson. And Footscray take the kick from centre field. Now Beasley's giving him a lead. Beasley's having to come a long way out of goal. He's frustrated already. Yates had it knocked away from him. A chance now for Stephen Lunn. Oh, really caught. Really caught. It was Brian Royal, actually, not Lunn. This is Tui. Tui had chipped quickly towards Williams. Gets a long call from Bruns. Threw it away, pulled to the ground. Footscray in control now through Burton. Burton's kicked Beasley with 2 against him again. Mossop spilled it. A chance for Ray Byrne. Has not put a foot wrong on that back line for Geelong. And Percival marked.
Purser, the big Footscray ruckman, having a great battle today with John Mossop, getting the ball moving quickly across to Wallace. Wallace kicks it forward, but the ball has got to come back. And the player who originally had possession, Purser, Andrew Purser, will take his kick and kick over his mark. The 18-minute point in quarter number 1 and a 17-point advantage to the Geelong side over the Footscray Bulldogs. And Purser on the centre wing initiating another Footscray attack, and he gets it across to Burton, who's been pretty good. But that kick is awry off the side of his boot, and an easy mark taken down here by Jimmy Sewell. Luckily, I guess, for Footscray. And downfield, Beasley leading then, but the kick not delivered well to him. And it's Geelong defence standing firm again, and there's the target. Peake, he's got it, moves it on quickly to Jackson. A 2-hour duel with Hansen. He pushes Hansen out slightly, then he gets clear. Almost gets pulled around the neck. Jackson kicks it in spectacular fashion, and it really deserved a goal. But